Your wife doesn't trust you, so she doesn't value what you have to say. You have no authority anymore because authority has to be given. So listen, brother, stop doing the dance to try and please her, because all that is manipulation. All that is you trying to manipulate your way back into the relationship. Guess what? When people see the truth, they don't fall for manipulation anymore. People want to know that you've actually changed. Not that you've just acquiesced to a version of who they want you to be in order to move your way and navigate and traverse your way back into the relationship. They want to know, can they feel the change? When people are in your presence, do you feel different to be around? When people talk to you, when they interact with you, do they feel different around you? How do you respond to your triggers? How do you manage your emotions? How do you show up as a leader? Are you validating? Are you encouraging? Are you investing in yourself? Or are you just working on yourself because your arm is twisted behind your back by your marital issues and your wife pulling away from you, and now you just want to win her back? Here's the reality, brother. Winning your wife back isn't about playing games. Winning your wife back isn't about going no contact and getting her to pursue you. For most of the time, you've been emotionally neglectful. So doing that is only going to cause her, right, to perceive that, personalize that, and perceive that as you don't care or you don't love her even more. The only way through this, whether or not your marriage even works out, is to become a better man, to become a better father, a better leader, a better version of you, to step into a process where you can finally look inside yourself and be honest for the first time. Honest about your inner world. Honest about your deepest, darkest secrets. Honest about your irrational thinking, your fears. Putting it all down in front of you and learning how to accept it for what it is. People will know if you've changed once you've done that work, because you can't unsee what you've seen, and you will not show up the same way that you did before. You're going to show up as a version of you who thinks differently, he speaks differently, he acts differently, and people feel differently in his presence. So stop focusing on the external and what you need to do in the dance you need to play in order to conform to who you believe your wife wants you to be. Because if she falls in love with that version of you, did she really fall back in love with the version of you? Or did she just fall in love with the version of you that you created for her? And if that's the case, well, then your relationship is doomed to fail anyways. If you want to come out a winner, if you want to win regardless of what happens in your marriage, step into a place of authenticity in your life, where you learn to tell the truth, you learn to be brutally honest, and you learn to hold yourself accountable to becoming the absolute best version of you, connecting again with your God-given potential. Because that man right there, he's unstoppable, he's relentless, and he's purpose-driven. And he can attract anything he wants into his life.